Hey there.
We back.
We're back for another episode
Mhm.
of Let We
Let we
Go
go
There.
there.
And it's going to be a very personal one again. So, today, what are we going there on?
We are going there on how we started our business, our baby, the Pole
Yeah.
Point Fitness and Wellness Studio, and basically all of the challenges, all of the obstacles, all of the roller coaster twists and turns that it has taken for
Yeah.
us to get here. So we're going to go there about
Yeah.
that.
So, the first thing to note is that this is not the first registered the pole point business. This is actually the second one because the first time I started, it was with the wrong person who was, in fact, not safe, which is one of the
Core
basically,
principles.
yeah, the core principles, one of the foundations of what the pole point stands for. It's safety for our members, both physically, mentally, spiritually, all the Ellies.
Yes. Emotionally, all of these. Yep.
Yeah, so we started the business last year,
Yes, we did.
and one of the major challenges was finding a place, which I actually posted a video on to try to get people to help me find a place. Someone who I thought was our friend at the time did actually um do the friendly thing of helping me look for a space. So they would have driven me around, inquired on my behalf, and we did eventually find a space together, which is where we
Hmm.
settled on.
Yes.
And then we got this space.
Yeah, and it kind of ended with that support.
Yeah, this bond
Um,
sort of ended there with that friend.
which is interesting because again, the level of friendship, which if you didn't watch, go back and watch the friendship episode.
Episode 2.
What constitutes a friend in this case, right? It's like,
Yeah.
okay, the driving around,
Mhm.
that kind of thing, right? So that is in a way showing support for someone who is starting up a business. Now, what seems more in dire need when you actually have said business and have said rent to pay for that the
Mhm.
person helped you to secure
Yeah.
and then was just like, bye,
Yeah.
you know?
No.
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, with this person that we thought was our friend, it's like they too are a business owner, and we would have recommended
Multiple
them time and
times
time again.
for no commission, purely because
Yeah.
they are our friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when they were given at least one opportunity that we know of because we tested the friendship, and I asked my best friend actually to reach out to this person and basically say they're coming to Tobago with a bunch of girls, and in addition to their services, what else they would recommend
A
on the island.
car rental place, a
Yeah.
car rental place
Mm-hmm.
was above the Pull Point Fitness and Wellness Studio
Not
that
above.
services women. No, no, no. Yeah, that's what I mean. As in, we didn't make the cut at all.
Yeah, we were nowhere in the list of recommendations, but a car rental service was for a group of girls looking to have a fun time on the island. And I mean, we do more than just have fun at the
Yeah.
studio. What we do is so purposeful and meaningful. But fun
Yes.
is definitely, it plays a big part
It's a
into what we
given.
do. Yeah.
Yeah. It's that it's healing, it's that it's everything. If the person is saying I am with a group of girls, like that is what we're for. We're literally promoting at this point galentines. That is
Yeah.
like a girl's girl. So when you have the opportunity that you have that you could help and you don't,
Yeah,
it's
while we've been doing it, it
yeah, it
hurts,
does.
and it shows us that we're not aligned, and we can't keep pouring into your cup when you can't pour into ours.
Yeah.
So if this happens to reach you, that's why you're not in our
So
lives anymore.
yeah, and so that was one bump in the road.
Yeah, that was one bump in the
One
road.
and one example of a person that we thought was supportive.
Yeah, and
um
then we had the contractor for this space, because we probably put a video up here of what this space used to look like, and then what this
what
space
we
looks
did,
like
how it
now.
transformed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Transformation of the space was always meant to be the beginning. I mean, how we transform these spaces a reflection of how we've transformed our
Our
lives and
lives
how
and
we want
yeah.
to help other people transform their lives and by creating this safe and comfortable space.
Hmm.
Um, whew.
So yeah, comfort. What comes with comfort? Well, air conditioning, you know, because that is something that we did not know
We
when
needed.
we signed up for this or just prior to. We didn't know that that wouldn't be included. Like,
Yeah, because there were AC units there at the time. So we were like, oh, okay,
yeah,
great. And then after we signed, I believe the units just kind of poofed, disappeared.
yep,
And those units, each unit is basically like
a
worth
month's worth
one.
of rent. So it's 3 months worth of rent just for that, not to mention the actually traveling over to Trinidad to secure them, everything else for transport, and then for installation.
Yeah, yeah. And even back to the contractor, that was a rocky road, like dealing with someone who had workers who were drinking on the job, who didn't really listen to us, and even the contractor himself, who was not looking at his contract, that would message us and be like, "Yeah, what else we have to do here? I didn't look in the contract. I didn't look at the contract in a while."
Hmm.
That's so unprofessional. So which brings me to points that I want
And a
to
positive one too.
well, I don't know what you're
Yeah.
gonna say, but what
Hmm.
I want to say is that if you especially live in Trinidad and Tobago and you have recommendations, especially as a woman or a feminist of
Hmm.
businesses that you recommend, we would definitely, we don't care what field they are in, we just want to support people who support women.
Yeah.
Just as we hope to receive support as women who own a business.
Yes.
So yeah, like if you have any recommendations in any fields, please put them in the comments. I would actually love to make a list, just like a general list of recommendations to help us find people who are reliable and who are safe as well.
Yeah. Which we do have a few people
We
too
do.
already, and we're definitely going to build on that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We're gonna give them a shout out one time.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Sam first and foremost.
Yeah.
We had a conversation just today, and she really gets what it is we're doing.
Nest
She,
apartments.
yes, Gleneagles
Gleneagle.
Nest
Yeah.
apartment. It's a beautiful space. She's very handy, so a lot of the work that goes on there, I'm sure she's very hands on with it herself, and it's very beautiful. So I will definitely recommend there if you're looking for a place to stay in Tobago.
Yeah. And if you're looking for some cool, like thrifty threads, then we've talked about her before, but Shari at Boho Bago,
Yeah,
definitely go
yeah.
check that out. They have really
Incredible
nice,
prices, like
yeah,
$30,
and
$20.
cute stuff
Yeah.
for like everybody.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
saw a little kid in
Little
a
kid.
yeah
Oh, that
in
was
a
so cute.
kimono. Yeah, it was so
I
cute.
wanted it for me, but it was for a child. Yeah.
Yeah. Even our electrician, Mishak Williams,
Yes.
I will
Boop,
put
boop.
his contact once he gives me permission to do so in the description as well if you're
Yeah.
looking for a good electrician here in Tobago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Thompson at
Yes.
the
Sab
Yeah,
SARBT Legacy Foundation.
Foundation. Yes.
He was actually so kind to have made a donation to
Yes.
our 4 Point Fitness and Wellness Studio. And we also received one other donation from someone named VJ. So thank you,
Yes.
VJ, so much.
Yeah.
With these donations, we're actually doing something really special that we've offered first to our core community, as community is what we're all about, and the people who support us the most are
We
the
want to
people.
support back. We want to give back
Yeah,
always. Yeah.
and they have all opted in for the special, which leaves four remaining spots.
Yep.
So the first four people to sign up for any of our Pole 101 packages will receive $100 discount.
Yeah. So that's a 4 class pass of pole, an 8 class pass of pole, or the point and flex that gets you 4 pole and 4 flexibility classes, which is great and is normally 700. So you'd get it for 600. And same thing. 500 is normally pole 101. It would only be 400.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if you have been sticking to start your pole, then now is the
The
perfect time
clock
to do
is
so.
ticking.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we hope with this support, who knows, maybe we'll be able to keep the studio space.
Yeah. But the because
That depends on you.
we go there, we're real, we're raw, we're in the moment. So
Mm-hmm.
otherwise, we would only be there until February 28th.
Yeah.
So that's why this is a act now.
Yeah.
If this is something that you want to experience, you
And
know.
also, if you too would like to make a donation to help us
Hmm.
maybe incentivize people to sign up for the packages and stop sticking, whether
Yeah.
it's for their physical, mental health, for both, then we will also put our banking information on screen. um, we have a Republic Bank account for those who have TT accounts,
Yeah.
and there's a Venmo
Venmo option for
option
US.
as well,
Hmm.
in case you're not in Trinidad.
Yeah.
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 So back to the drama.
Back to the drama. We had to have like a nice, that's why I said, did I not say it would be positive? It was
Yeah.
positive. All those shout outs, those four people,
Mm-hmm.
like, yes.
You
So,
guys are amazing.
yes.
Yeah, so when I spoke about the drinking on the job.
Hmm.
Actually, there's a whole list. We made a list somewhere based on like just our experience dealing with a contractor here, of like things we would definitely need to put into a contract in the future
Hmm.
when dealing with anything of that sort, because it just seems so wild to us that this just was not like part of the professionalism that existed there,
Yeah.
right? um
Like you would just think that would come with it. It's
yeah.
nothing, like we didn't ask for very much more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so issues with the contractor, and then when we basically told him about the issues that we had, not taking ownership and accountability of
Right.
it, and saying that they were not um obligated to do X, Y, and Z while it was in the contract. And it's like, dude,
Yeah. The
just
contract
read
that
the
you didn't want to read.
contract.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
read the contract.
Yeah.
Instead of asking us what there is still to do in the contract, maybe if you read
Yeah.
the contract over and over,
Yeah.
you would know what's in it and what's not in
People
it.
don't read.
Yeah, people don't read. Please read.
Yeah.
Please keep educating yourself. Please like
Definitely.
read for leisure too.
Yeah. Oh, should we talk about how much paint?
Oh my
How much paint?
god.
How many times we had to go to the paint store?
Yeah.
How much money went to paint?
Yeah,
And then
it's
that
crazy.
paint got covered up.
Yeah.
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 Hmm.
Like painted the ceiling.
Painted the ceiling and then covered ceiling
Yeah, and then cover the ceiling because the
because
ACs were
we're
not
not
pushing.
working.
They
Yeah.
were not pushing during the daytime. It was hot AF. Like our
Hmm.
first week or two at the
Yeah.
studio, it was, oh, I think we had to like cancel classes, or like whoever was there at the time
Well, and
just
there
like
was the
bear with
flooding too, so
us.
I don't know which order that happened, but when we
I
had,
think I think as soon as we put the flooring down before we
mm,
even had our first class,
that
the
tracks.
roof, it was leaking,
Yep.
and the floors got soaked.
Yep, the brand new
The
floors that we
brand new
just had put
floors.
down. Yep, not on
Yeah.
that concrete that was underneath. And like, let's talk about the fact that the floors are like,
Yeah, so
yeah, no,
it's been a lot of craziness, and there are even things that we're dealing with to this day that people have no idea about. People may not know what it takes to keep this space
yeah,
that we have kept,
yeah,
and we've brought to a much better condition.
yeah.
So whether we leave the studio space in,
A lot better than what we found it.
yeah, in a few years
Yeah,
or in a few months, whoever gets it is gonna get it in a much better condition, and we will definitely advocate on their behalf that the landlords also hold up their end of the bargain. Yeah.
yeah.
um what else had happened at the studio space?
Well, I mean, there's the whole pole saga.
Oh yeah, the pole
There's the fact that
saga.
we opened in May. May 5th was actually our Cinco de Mayo was supposed to be our first day,
And then it
right?
turned out to
To
be like
be like
May
May
20.
26th
Yeah,
or somewhere
yeah.
in that area, right? And then we didn't get the polls until July 4th.
After
And
ordering it in like December.
yeah, I was gonna even say February, but December, even
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
It was a lot of months.
It was a lot of months, and like I worked a job at that time, which was the money that we needed to like secure the place and everything. But I got paid 6 months later than
Mhm.
anticipated. I had a lot of sleepless nights. I had a lot of like anxiety nights, just like could not sleep because I'm worried about like when the polls do arrive to Trinidad, if I'm gonna have the money in my bank account to clear them, which by the way, the cost to clear them, it was not cheap. So
Mhm.
when we hear people talk about classes are
Yeah.
expensive, it's like you guys have no idea what it
Yeah.
took to give you all the space. And it's like
Absolutely.
the people who are grateful for it, the people who do come to the space and do realize the benefits because they come to experience it, they value it, and we like really appreciate them.
Yeah.
And again, you put your money where you value things, right? And if you don't value
Your
your
health, your
strength,
well-being.
your
Yeah.
confidence, staying in your body instead of like disassociating and things
Healing.
like that,
Yeah.
healing, yeah,
Yeah.
then it's not,
It's probably
it's
not for you.
it's not for you.
Yeah. And it's honestly not for us. We don't want people that are resistant to that kind of
Mm-hmm.
energy, just because that is our purpose,
Yeah,
you know? So, as much as we do need the quantity, we will always take that quality. So,
yeah, and
the
we
alignment, we should
really
say. Not.
really love our core community. Like even
Yeah.
today, one of them asked us how can we like support, because they really want to see this space continue and believe in our vision, and just like
Yeah.
seeing how all of these like positive changes and ripple effects.
The transformation that we've seen with our core community, with the people that show up for themselves,
Yeah,
is why we do this,
yeah,
is why we are going to keep doing this regardless if we have that physical space or not. But obviously, we'd love to keep that so that we can just grow it, like
i
from
want to
what it's already been.
I want to
Yeah.
remind you all that we're still in the year of the snake according to the
Mm-hmm.
Chinese zodiac,
Yeah.
and we've cut down like the people in our group chat like time and time again to like really find the people who care
Yeah.
about investing in their health and well-being with us, because they do see the results, because they have been consistent. And it's like at this point we value what we do so much that we know it works, and it's just a matter of who wants to be a part of that to experience it for themselves as well.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it better. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah, so the pole saga, I basically removed the front seat of in my car in order to fit the poles, because after the person who owed me money for 6 months paid me and told me they could ship it to Tobago for me after its clearing, I was like, absolutely not. I'm doing
Yeah. At
this
that
on my
point,
own.
zero trust. Yeah.
I'm doing this on my own. So I got the front seat of my car removed. I bought a ticket to Trinidad, went on the boat, had seasickness, which is
Mm-hmm.
something I don't usually have
Mm-hmm.
on the boat on the
Yeah.
way back. And yeah, I got them here,
And your
and
dad
they
was
were,
there to
oh
help
yeah,
you, which
my
is
dad
sweet.
was there, which was really nice. And yeah, so that was the story of getting the poles
So this is
across.
like, people, and that's the other thing, right? We're literally signing up, registering, filling out the form.
People were filling
Filling
out
out
the
the form,
form.
I mean, in February
Mm-hmm.
and even maybe before that, but
Yeah, so
definitely by February.
we thought that we had
We
it.
thought we had sold out
Yeah, we
classes,
thought we had sold out classes
right? Before the polls even
because like
arrived.
at that point we had like 34 signups or something,
Hmm.
right? So it's just like I didn't feel comfortable really taking people's money
Before
before
we
like
had the
we had the
polls.
polls.
Hmm.
Which in hindsight it was like we knew we were eventually gonna get the polls. Maybe we could have
But
had
we did. We
something.
pivoted. We pivoted, and the people again that are here from the beginning, which we
Mm-hmm.
still have a member.
Yeah.
We on our end, what we did was offer the free flexibility
Yeah.
classes until the polls arrived,
Yeah,
right?
because we wanted to give that value to them when they paid for a package that was either just completely pole or included pole
Yeah,
and flexibility. We offered them free flexibility classes, one free class every week until the polls arrived.
yeah,
So this is what we mean. Like we've been giving to the people who give to us from the jump,
yeah.
and we're gonna continue to do
And
that.
we will always put the people that are, committed again to themselves and actively part of the community that we're trying to
Mhm.
create, we're always going to value that above newer people coming in. We're obviously going to always welcome
Yeah,
anybody and need that and want that. But definitely the people that can just continuously, because consistency really is key.
it is.
It's really, yeah, you can't really just kind of dip your toes in and out of healing. It's a lifelong journey.
Mhm.
It's something that you're not going to see and feel those results until you've actually flipped that switch within yourself to make the commitment.
Yeah.
Nobody can do it for you.
Nobody
We're
can do it
just
for
here for you so
you.
that when you do decide, we're here.
Yeah. And what else?
Well, I mean, then it was just the thinking that we had support
Oh
from
yeah.
friends and everything like that,
Yeah.
when in fact we just did not.
Mhm.
So again, the biggest thing, and I can say that as someone not from here, the biggest way that businesses succeed and do well on this small island is word of mouth. And
Mhm.
so if we collectively thought we had so many friends and friends that were connected,
Mhm.
that would be spreading the word as much as possible, just because they want to see their friends succeed,
Mhm.
and because it will help whoever it is, because they actually believe in us and believe in what
What
our
we
purpose
do.
is and everything. Yeah, and it's not just online, it's an actual IRL connection that you feel. And unfortunately we didn't have that, and it was in multiple people,
Yeah.
and so that really hurt us, because
Mhm.
for sure if we had that again, I know for sure that it is that word of mouth that's going to get you out here. So it's, if that word of mouth is bad,
Yeah.
or if it's just non-existent,
Yeah.
then yeah, of course it's going to be hard for us.
Yeah, and if you have heard a bad story about us, quite frankly, we don't care. We know what we are about. We know where our hearts are, and we know that the truth will eventually come out.
We don't have time for that bacchanal. And I'm even going to say in Portuguese, fofoca. We don't like fofoca. That's gossip. We
No
don't do that.
fofoca here.
Yeah. Get the fofoca out. Like, yeah, that is like not our jam, because it's
Mm-mm.
like, you can not like us. We can not be your cup of tea, and that's totally cool. But we're never like doing anything maliciously from our hearts, or like
Mhm.
actively want anyone to fail.
We
There's
are
no,
we are very honest people,
yeah,
so
which people don't like that.
yeah, because some people are up to shady shit. So if you're up to shady shit, just know you're not gonna like us very much.
Yeah, yeah.
But if your heart is as pure as it possibly could be,
If
then
you're working on you and you don't have it figured out yet, that's who we are. And that's who
mm-hmm,
we're, also trying to be there for, because it's hard.
it's so
Just
hard.
lifing as a human on this planet,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand like how we all do it on our own, right? So it's like, if we actually came together and did it collectively, it would be so much easier and better and happier. Like, don't know where I'd be without you.
Yeah,
Like, truly.
I was actually just gonna say like kind of on topic, off topic, our mascot Chansey.
Yeah.
And Angie, like if it wasn't for the two of them, like I know I definitely would not, I would have like canceled my subscription to this life. Like I was done. And with that honesty, so much good could happen, so much ease, like less anxiety. Because if you know anything about living in Tobago, like having a place where a pet is welcomed, it's not general, that's not a generally accepted thing.
Yeah.
People don't want pets in apartments, and that was the case for where we were. And we hid that little mascots for, I feel like,
Too
six
long.
months or something, right?
Yeah.
And like the first trip you took away, he annoyed the shit out of me. He would like wake up in the middle of the night
He's a prince.
and annoy the shit out of me. But then like after your second trip away, we were like best buddies.
Yeah, and that's because of my fault. I just talk to him all day, every day. And so clearly, when that was gone, he was very needy,
Mhm.
wanting the same kind of conversations.
Yeah. Yeah, so if it wasn't for him again, I don't know how I would have made it while you were gone. And with that honesty, like we eventually did open up to the landlady, and
Who's amazing.
so amazing. so amazing. And
And it's incredible what honest conversations do.
yeah, and basically in our conversation, it went like, I know that you guys didn't want us to have pets, and I'm sorry that this is a case of asking for
Forgiveness.
forgiveness instead of permission, but we have had our pets here for like the past 6 months, and like any issue that possibly you could have thought of
He
would
is also my
happen.
emotional support son,
Yeah,
ESS.
yeah,
That is like a real thing. Well, ESA is, but ESS is my thing. So it's like
emotional support
he
son.
is my emotional support animal slash son. Because I always joke about it. That's just like what I do. But I'm like, yes, once again, I do have CPTSD. So he is actually registered that way. There was not like an option to not bring him. So we were gonna do what we had to do anyway. But I know the guilt was like eating me up inside.
Me
Here
too.
I'm feeling like so in alignment, so authentic, so honest, and
Except for this thing.
except for this, right?
Yeah.
Feeling like a hypocrite,
Mhm.
And so it just felt so good to be like, oh, okay, now we don't have to like be dodging and all this kind of stuff because that's not
Yeah.
who we are. We don't like that.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was just like acceptance and being like, okay,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is really nice. And then I was like, you want to meet him? And she's like, I'm not
Nah,
really a cat person.
yeah. Which again, I love the honesty.
Yeah, again,
That's
love the honesty.
appreciated.
Like, could you imagine how much more, I guess, less fake the world would be with like honesty? Like, we'd get
Yeah,
so much more done. We'd like know people's true intentions, know who's for us, know who's not really for us. And it
yeah.
doesn't have to be, again, like any bad vibes or anything. Just like
Like
people
no
are not in
shame, no
alignment.
blame. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally just we are on two completely different paths. And I will go so far as to say, I wish you the best of success on your path.
Yeah.
It would be awesome if you wished me the best of success, but if you don't,
Yeah.
okay, just don't wish me to fail. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Mhm.
But again, like, gonna go there because it's like very heavy on my heart with what just happened with ICE in
Yeah.
the US. It's disgusting. It's heartbreaking. I don't know what is going on with this world, and those words are haunting and chilling. I don't care
Yeah.
because we have felt I don't care so much. And it's like, if you don't care, if we stop caring, what is the point? Like,
Yeah.
what is the actual point of existing? Like, you're just existing, you're not living, because humanity not caring is the exact antithesis of what it means to
To
be a
be
human.
human. Yeah.
And it's like that is like a whole thing, but I just like couldn't not go there because I think that's the thing with all of this is that we are not calling out names of the people, anyone that we said anything that
Yeah, that could be
negative.
perceived as
Yeah,
negative, because
and
I mean
we
it
want,
was very negative
yeah,
towards us, but
but that's the point. No, wish them all healing,
yeah.
right? And it's like, and the people that we shouted out because like we want people to know
Know
about
about
them.
you, yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
and support
And
you.
support you. And I feel like that at the end of the day is what it is all about. And so if we are having anything like that in our hearts, where we're clearly, this is a sign of not being connected with our emotions, our bodies, our minds, our spirits, like those are so disconnected
Mhm.
that this is why this is happening.
Yeah.
And what we're trying to do is so preventative, like or reparative, however you
Yeah.
look at it, is
Yeah.
like wherever you're at with this, you can decide, like that woman that I can't think of her name right now, but that TikTok that you sent of that one woman out of all
Oh
of the
yeah.
people.
Of the people who rioted at the Capitol.
Yes,
Yeah. She was the only one who didn't take the pardon.
the only one. So like the fact that she could do that knowing that she had threats against her life and all
And
of
she's
that,
old. She's
and
an
she's
old
older
lady.
lady. So it's like, bless her. And I wish that everyone could do that because again, we just use the smallest little example of hiding a cat, but it's like, just admit to when you're wrong, like get your ego out of the
Yeah.
way because it feels so much better like in the moment. It's like a tough pill to swallow, like
But
we
guess what? The more you do it, the easier
easier it
it will
gets.
become. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's like where it is. It's like people have to start where they are. And so we started where we could. We have had some amazing experiences there. The qigong class this
Oh my
past
gosh. Shout out to
yesterday.
my friend Aria. You
Yes.
are my friend. She
and my
brought
friend too.
Yeah, she brought her parents to Qigong, which
Yeah.
Ange taught. It was such an amazing class.
It really was. It really warmed my heart. I loved how it's so cinematic too because it just started pouring down rain and the element in qigong is water. So it just felt like so connected. It's just so nice and like I
Mm-hmm.
want to see more families do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was just like and all of those things that we have done there and we're going to continue to for as long as we can.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's just we're in that very real place right now where we don't know if it will continue in studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, if you'd like to support us, the information is on screen and in the description slash comments,
Yeah.
both for USD and TT.
TTT. Yeah.
And yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up. All of our classes, information is on the website. More info will trickle down on Valentine's Day
Yeah.
as we continue. And we look forward to your continued support.
And
And
thank you for sticking around for all of this. If you're one that was watching us from the beginning
yeah.
too, then definitely appreciate that. Appreciate that kind of interest into what we're doing and true like care and support.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't go unnoticed on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. And yeah, I just hope that we all gonna be all right.
Yeah. We are all gonna be all right.
Yeah. Just got
All
all right.
right. See you next
Bye.
time.